Okay, so Hannon requested Goonies. I did what I could because it's a little challenging. So how I started out is I'm just going to do the box here and the kids around it. So lightly start with a line across. We're gonna make it look crazy in a second. Just so we know where the kids are behind it. And now you're gonna put your circles for the heads. So we have one kid's head. That's one head. Then you're gonna put another head. Put his little head. His head's kind of behind. And then we have one more that's slightly behind. So now, oops, now we're gonna give them personality, okay? All right, so let's start with the first one. Let's start with the craziness of this. So you're gonna just make it look, when you do it, just go along the edge here. You can, after you Sharpie it, you can go in and erase, but this is just so it looks like it is a crazy, like map, like old. So go along the edge, you can make it as crazy as you want, and if you want to put like holes in it, like bugs ate it, some marks. I can't remember where I read, but one of the actors got to actually keep the real map, which would be so cool. Okay, so we have like the border. So now let's start with this face. So we're gonna make the crossbar here. On that are his eyes. So we're just going to do one circle, put a shiny in there, two circle, shiny in there. This is his nose, and this is his mouth. Okay, so now we can get rid of the crossbar, and we'll finish him off. So I made him look like his eyes were like, his eyebrows, like mischievous, and then he's got this cute little nose. And his mouth, all it is the same as like this. Maybe put like a little crease mark there, and then a bottom lip. So we've got the ears on the side. There's one ear on one side, one ear on the other. So now we're gonna put his hair in. So we're gonna put a line across, and then from here, we're going to put in his hair. So we can make it slightly wavy at the top, and then make it come back to the other side. Now we can put in where his hair goes. So his hair is kind of swooping to the side. And then we'll make some hair that is swooping to the side. Oh yes, looking good. So, read online that there's rumors that the director who made the first one, Richard Donner, even though this movie's like 30 years old, they're trying to get the original cast together to make a second series. What? That would be a crazy. Can you imagine? That would be like a huge hit. There's a lot of fans out there. Okay, so now we're gonna put a neck on him. So with 2 lines down. My voice might sound kind of crazy because I spent all last week at girls camp as a leader, and I lost my voice jet skiing. Yeah, I was on the jet ski for like 4.5 hours. My job was to knock all the girls off. Okay, so now we want to make the crossbar here. And some of them were holding me so hard around the chest that I could not knock them off. So guess what? As I'm doing a turn, I just jump and they get fall off with me. So I fell off about 30 times over 4.5 hours. So my body and my throat is a little tired. Okay, so we have his nose and his mouth are just like straight across. So now let's erase this crossbar. Was it worth it? Yes. Is my body sore? Yes. Did I lose my voice? Yes. All worth it. Okay, we're gonna put so that's his straight lip and his little bottom lip. And we're gonna give him some eyebrows. Would I do it again? Absolutely. Hope I do. Okay, so for his ears, we're gonna give him ears on either side. We're gonna make his jawline, he's gonna be more rounded. So I'm gonna make him just a little bit, have a little bit more cheek to him on both sides. Do you see how I just added a little bit of cheek? It's not much, just something. And then we're gonna put his ears in there. So you have one ear coming off this side and one ear off that side. So his hair is kind of swiped. So from up here in this corner, we're now gonna make his swiped hair. And then you want it to come up to about right here. And now we're gonna put his swipe across his little hair. and kind of come to a point and then down. So now you can erase this part up here. And let's do the same thing on this side. Swoop. This can go down. So you erase just that little piece here. Give it a little curl. This is very popular hairdos back in the 80s. That's when I grew up. Okay. Put a couple lines here and a couple here. This looks cute. You know what? I'm going to add a little bit more on this side so it evens it out. Good. Okay, we got his neck. One line, and curve. And let's make his collar. And then he's got this cool, it looks like a jean jacket on. It's going to come out. Bloop, bloop, bloop. He looks so cool. Cool. Okay, let's use this cutie pie over here. He's looking over at them. So we're having his look line go this way, okay? Because he's looking this way. And he has a more concerned look on his face. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make little U's. So we have two U's, like his eyes are closed, but then you're just gonna make lines at the top. So it kind of looks like he's a little bit more concerned with what's going on. And if you wanna make it more concerned, make it come in more. So I'll probably do this with this one, make it come in more. Make him look kind of distraught, like, what are we getting into? All right, so he's got this cute little button nose here and just a little boop for a mouth. So now we can erase the crossbar. What else do I know? Okay, so when they had the big ship, the big realistic ship scene happen, they didn't show the kids with the ship because they wanted to get like the pure reaction of, oh, what's their face gonna look like, and they react. So when they see it, they did get a pure reaction, but unfortunately one of the boys cussed. He's like, oh, holy, and I can't say it, but he said a bad word. So guess what? They had to reshoot it anyways, unfortunately, because yeah, they did not want that reaction. So for his hair, we are gonna make his hair coming off like this, and he has like his hair down. So do the same thing on this side. So they had to reshoot that. And then his hair is gonna come all the way up here, and he's got some great hairdo. It just, oops, kind of big. So do the same thing on this side. It's gonna come over to him and then bring it in. So now you can erase this top of the circle in here. Okay, out of the funny thing, okay, when the kids did see it, oh, I already said that, okay. Okay, now we're gonna do his neck down, put his collar on it, and then his shoulder. So he is done, look at that. And then if you want a few extra wispies in there, go for it. Okay, let's work on this guy. He has a little bit of a cute little chubby cheek, squish, squish. All right, so we're gonna make him looking this direction. I put it up higher because I realized he's got a lot of hair going on. And this is his little nose. And he's got like, his mouth is like full. He's always eating. I wonder. On him, okay, let's do his little eyeballs. Get another eyeball, his eyebrows. All right, and let's erase that part here. What else do I know? Some of the kids' real life parents got to hug them in the movie at the end. That's cool. They had a little parents. Okay, so he's got this cute nose here. Bloop. His mouth is full, so it's just a line like a cheek. And his hair, okay, this is his hair. Okay, oh, so let's get his ear. So his ear's right in there. And we're gonna give his chubby cheek. So how you do this, you have a rounding thing here, then you're gonna give him a chin. So we're making it look like he's like chubby cheeks. Do you see how that? And this side we're gonna make him have more chubby cheeks, a little chubby. And his hairline, we're gonna make him go swoosh. And then we'll make this side go swoosh. And we'll make this go swoosh. So now you can erase up here. Now let's give the top of his hair. So it's gonna go up and over. Do a line, give him some great hairdo back then. Yes, it's called Aquanet, baby. Aquanet. That was the hair. That was what you use, Aquanet. If you don't know what Aquanet is, go ask your parents. If you do know what Aquanet is, Right on. So now we're gonna put some hair pieces here. What else do I know? Ah, Chuck played, his real name was Jeff Cohen, got the chicken pox a few days before filming, but he didn't tell anybody. He just came and set because they thought they would replace him. So he came with chicken pox. Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's do his neck here. And he's got a collar like this. And then where it was filmed was in Oregon, Astoria, Oregon, been there. And they have a national holiday. And it is on, what day is it on? June 7th, and it's called Goonies Day. In their town. That is cool. All right, so they have them in there. All right, now writing the Goonies word. That's gonna be a little tough. Okay, first we're gonna make a line across. This is how I would do my letters. So now we're gonna start with the G. So the G, these are straight lines in here. We're gonna make a straight line down and in, fit that in there. Lots of straight lines. Okay, there's the G. Now we got the O, straight line. If you don't make it perfect, that's great because you don't want it to be perfect. Perfect is boring. So let's do the other line down. Straight line. Get the inside part. And then to make it look three-dimensional, that's when you're gonna put Sharpie underneath to give it that three-dimensional look. Okay, so we have G, O, O, and we're gonna do an N. Don't make it perfect because, you know, it's not supposed to be perfect. Now the I, that's supposed to be a skull. I can't say that's the best skull. Let's try to make it more of a skull. That looks more like a skull. And then we have that crazy I. Now we have the E, straight line. And let's do the, you probably just saw a fly. I have a fly that is bugging me all day today. It just wants to be my friend. I don't want to be its friend. It likes to land on my food. I don't like it landing on my food. That's just gross. Okay, now we have to put a the on top. So put a line across, make a little T. Then we have an H. And then a lowercase e. Okay, so I hope you like it. Now what I do is Sharpie it and color it, and I'll see you guys on my next video. I'll see y'all. Peace out, baby.